striper in this joint. I look up, here comes the train.
Gotta get that bad boy in the truck.
What's up, everybody? Okay, so it is like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm meeting Rob down there at the boat ramp at 5:45. Gets light like 6. It's the day after the winter solstice, so it was like the shortest light period of, I guess, the year. Sounds like a good time to go fishing, right? So we're going after some stripers, some redfish, whatever we can find. I'm just gonna throw big baits out there and have big wishes. So I hope you guys will follow me along today, because hopefully, lots of hopes there that we're gonna do some good stuff. I gotta pack all this stuff up.
All right, guys, from here, there's the boat ramp. Gotta get everything here, over there. Check that out, guys. It's the reflection on the water. That's pretty epic. You don't see that too often. It's like a double sunrise. We're out here. I just found Rob. There he is. The sunrise is epic, guys. Epic. Alright, guys, this is what I'm rocking right here. 1/4 ounce jig head. I got a gulp shrimp, Walmart special bait caster that needs oiling. I'm gonna fish here into here. See what we can do. Check it out, like the current is cooking. Look, and I'm in this vector right here and it's just swirling. Trying to get one off the back of this piling right here. You see it swirling around. Hard right rudder, go. This dude's hauling boogie. Boogie, boogie. Hope we don't get robbed. Well, we're about an hour in, no bites. I think it's funny, you know, when people pass you and you wave at them and they don't wave back. I think it's a kayak thing. I think the boaters just hate the kayaks. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm just trying to have fun and get me a fish or two. That's where Bands on Blackwater is, right there. They have like hundreds of people show up on Friday night there. I think it's Friday night. It's like a little hidden gem in the little small town of Milton. I think this winter might be the winter of stripers. Never really caught that many stripers. Always do redfish at the bridge, but this year I'm living in Milton and in striper country. So that's what I'm doing right now. Water is cooking. Low bridge.
So the big reason I'm out here this morning is I wanted to try a new spot. And so like now I'm just kind of cruising around. I got one line back there trolling. I got a rattle trap back there. I'm just cruising this tree line. See if I can find a fish. But I wanted to see what the mouth of the river up here looked like, because I think I got me a new fishing spot. I know it's an old fishing spot for a lot of people, but it was like in my back door and I never really tried it. I just kind of get in that routine of fishing the same spots every time. I hadn't really had this kayak out since the King of the Island tournament. So just figured I'd go for a little paddle.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Alright, Rob, rip one out of there. I mean, you're throwing the big enough bait. We ain't trying to catch them, we're trying to knock them out. Float them to the surface. So Rob's got like a 3-ounce tarpon bait he's throwing for these stripers out here. Everybody else is throwing bass lures. He's got a Penn 750 with a half-size mullet on there. Ain't no little ones around this joint. He's either 20 do or die. Legends aren't told over 2-pounders, right?
they're trying to prove a point. They throttled down. That's no good, guys. It's not that serious. We just having fun. Rob is over here throwing 2-pound baits after a 10-pound striper. It's a weight ratio thing. No! I was under the bridge. The train was right on top of me. Forgot to turn the camera on. I was like, this place looks like a good spot. I was like, this got me a striper in this joint. I look up, here comes the train. Conductor was like waving, what the hell are you doing? There's Rob. If he would have thrown a cigarette out the window, he'd have hit me. You know those times when you're fishing and you get caught with your britches totally down? I was underneath that bridge right there. And I just saw the conductor coming from down the thing waving at me. He could have hit me with a cigarette. All right, guys, it's sprinkling. I don't know if you can see it, it's sprinkling. There's some water droplets on the camera right there. Might have to head in. Oh no. See this power line right here? It's probably got like 500 yards of Power Pro on this bad boy and like $50 in tackle. I don't understand how it gets up there. That power line is like 30 feet up in the air. And there's an egg sinker right there, dangling down. Dude must have had a 14-foot power casting rod trying to get out in the middle of this channel. I give him props, whoever it was. But seriously, it's got some archaic tackle up there. So much for slow speed. So much for slow speed on the water, you know? Big sign. These dudes blew through. You're doing like 30. I don't know why people are so serious. I do think it might have been for earlier when they blew up through their crankbaits right next to us. And Rob throws this 2-pound tarpon rig out there trying to catch a striper. I mean, this bait was so big Rob was throwing, it looked like a cannonball hitting the water. He had the biggest mullet paddle tail he could find. I mean, this bait was so big Rob was throwing. He was throwing it with a Penn 750 with 80-pound braid on it. And these dudes had like $500 bass rods, $30,000 boat, Power Pro from ear to ear, fancy trolling motor, and here we are in these dinghies. Sexy hot pink crankbaits, the lipless kind of like that one right there. You know, that kind that rolls up, never even cracks a smile, but they drop the trolling motor with some precision? It was those guys. But hey, they got testosterone, you know? They're the kind that takes themselves so serious, you can't even take them serious. I honestly can't stop laughing thinking about these guys. They were so serious. All right, just got back. See you at the house. All right, guys, so I learned my lesson today that one, when you're fishing in really swift current, you got to have heavier jig heads and heavier baits. I should have gone out there with like a 1/2 ounce bomber or a Rapala lipless crankbait, something that'll get down there deep. I mean, something heavy, maybe even a 1 ounce, get it way down there, because the current was cooking so fast that the bait would not fall into the strike zone. It would just carried off by the current. And it was a pain, and I didn't really switch out on the fly. I didn't really have what I needed. Next time I'm taking 1/2 ounce jig heads, 3/8 ounce jig heads, and big baits. That's my plan. But right now we got to go see Marley. Marley's been sick. He hasn't been chasing the squirrels with me lately, and I want to show y'all what's going on. He just got sick all of a sudden, and now he's at the vet. Me and Samantha are up here visiting Marley at the animal hospital. He's been sick. He's been real sick. He's been hospitalized for like 3 days. I think the squirrels got to him.
He'll be here till Christmas.
Yep, he's gonna miss Christmas.
This is where your fluids don't get messed up, bud. Here you go.